All right, guys, what's going on? I hope you're having a wonderful day or night in this case. But I wanted to talk about this. I played with a recent brokerage. If any of you guys know, I've been trading with Etrade for the longest time. I got put on the same guy who helped me with the retirement video. He does his own wealth management stuff. He put me onto this brokerage. I gave him a try. Some of my other students in the past told me about him. I didn't really look too serious. So I thought I did it. I funded 30,000 bucks with them, traded with them for about a month. I want to share with you guys the experience as it relates to option trading, but overall, I like them a lot. So we're going to go over that. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're doing videos every day. So I'm very proud we could actually say that now. And for those of you who are already been here, give me some comments on this. I want to know what brokerage you guys have been using. I'm going to share this with you. I'm totally going to whore myself out. If you want to end up using this brokerage, use the referral code below. I posted that there. If you want to sign up, get this. It is Tastyworks, but even if you don't, just go to Tastyworks. Literally, I think every person who signs up and like funds like 2,000 bucks, I get like $100 credit. So I don't even get cash. But if I get 750 people, they said they'll give me a Tesla. So I don't know. You guys want to help out? We do that. Make it a cult vehicle. That could be your guys' car when you come out. I already have one Tesla charger, so we'll save like 2 or 3 grand there. But no, I want to go over this. I think this is a better app than Robinhood. They have really, really, really cheap commissions, which I like. And I want to go over that too because Tastyworks is also an option trading platform. It's designed for options. It has a lot of cool tools that I've gotten to use recently that I liked and that I think you guys it'll be great. And I want to even share some of the strategies I've been trading options with and using, this Tastyworks account because it's provided decent leverage. It's not too bad. Again, for a decent sized account, what you could do. And it's just great. And honestly, the best part about this, Tastyworks didn't reach out to me. I'm not being paid to do this video at all. Like this is just my pure thoughts on it. I put a small amount of money, 30,000 bucks. I wanted to see how it was to play with, and it was good. And I want to go over it, show you guys. There's a few things like I like and don't like. One, they have a desktop platform. I don't like it. This is their web platform, and this is all I use, surprisingly. But there's a bunch of cool features I like with it. But again, the highlight, I think it's like a highlight and a negative. It's like $1, I think, per contract. So if you want to trade for, again, the guys on the small accounts, trading a smaller account, this is good if you're only buying one contract, 2 contracts, $2 commission, and I think that's only one way or both ways. So it's like 50 cents both ways. It comes out really cheap. But if you start buying more contracts, it adds up. You might want to use a different brokerage like a ThinkOrSwim. But small contracts, it's great. Selling premium, super cheap. And that's the first positive, which I think a lot of you guys are going to get the benefit out of. Very cheap commissions. You could pull off stuff. And now it gives you more flexibility, I think, being able to sell options and the premium. But we're not going to talk about that just yet. I'll just show some of the features I like with it. The best part, I think, as an options trader, it gives you guys this. And again, they have it on the desktop platform, but it doesn't work as good. You got to get used to it. Here's how you go through the dates. And I think I'll make a video on Tastyworks showing you guys. But what I like about it for you guys, you could select option strategies and you could now play with them. If you guys aren't familiar with strangles, straddles, iron condors, literally you could do a long call spread and it'll show you how it looks. Like, this is what a long call spread is. You're buying one call and then selling another call, and you could do this all in one. The best thing I like about it, and this is what I'm saying, it'll be good for you guys to learn with this. The first thing I like is this. It's the probability of profit. And Tastyworks shows you that, and it'll tell you based on this contract, the price it's going for, days till expiration, the theta, the Greek, all that technical stuff. It's telling you statistically what your profitability is on this play. That's one thing I like about it. But the next thing, you go to review and send, it's going to tell you what the best part. I like your max P&L and your max loss. So even selling a spread, it's going to say your max gain. If the price is greater than 156.66, your maximum possible profit is 334. If it's below 156, your maximum loss is 166. So that's great when you're trying to go through any of these strategies, even on a singular option, you could do it. It'll tell you your max P&L is infinity, your max loss. You could even go through, look at the probability of profit just alone on that one trade. So that's great. That's what I like about it. It lets you guys play with it. You got to be careful on the spreads though and understand how to read this. It's saying your max possible if this happens or if this happens, but you got to still don't forget what contract you have, because sometimes I've seen that and I've seen people, they've looked at them like, oh, well, this is it. I'm like, yeah, but it has to do like a $10 move. If it only goes here, it's not like you're going to lose money, but you might just break even. So got to be careful on that and put that into context. That's what a lot of people miss out on. But again, one of the greatest features I like with this. The next thing, it makes it simple, and I hope I'll start talking about videos. It gives you different ways to visualize the options chain, whether it be, you could go to the stock or the curve or the table. They have one thing too. I need to figure out how to bring it up, but they'll show you the bell curve and show you the statistics of where it is. And like here, like as you see these little blue lines, these aren't representing in the money, out of the money like E-Trade. It's telling you standard deviation. So it's like visualizing that bell curve saying, hey, if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4 standard deviations away, there's a statistical probability with that. So Tastyworks is designed for option sellers. That's what you have to realize. And that's what I like it because the commissions are cheap. And if you know how to use some of these tools to your advantage, even just buying options, it could help you. That's what we do mostly. But then at the same time, it's going to give you guys that next level tool of knowing how to sell options safely. It's a good strategy if you know what you're doing. It's great for small accounts, but you just got to be careful with it and understand. I think practice and playing with it, mixing this in with a ThinkOrSwim, playing a little bit with this and seeing how it works, you could do good. But I've had tries, this account, it was awesome. I'll even show you before we get in the features. This account was great. Where's my activity? You can see my trade log. This account was only wins for me. I even took a loss today on in a video. I was being a pussy. But I funded this account. Like, where do you think you'll be able to see it? Yeah, 10-10. Again, we knew the market was dropping. I started filling up all my accounts. But I put $30,000 in at one point. We were at like 30,100. I hit all winning trades up until here, pretty much last week. I bought, and this is the strategy I was doing. I had Facebook puts, and I sold puts to try to collect some premium, and it would cap my gain. But then I saw Facebook was down a lot. I wanted to sell out of my puts, but then I had these. I didn't want to sell out of my puts and leave my open exposure. I chickened out. I would have made money on this, but I took a $900 loss on it, or like 700, and that was pretty much most of my gains. I took a $15 loss today, but other than that, the rest, they were just killer winning trades. I would sell Amazon weeklies. I think I did all selling premium on this account, but I did it in conjunction with my other account and kind of just locking in my gains. So there's a cool strategy I'm developing with it, or how I'm using it. I wouldn't say you could call it straight, call whatever you want, but there's ways. So I want to show you guys again. Here's that bell curve I was talking about. Another cool thing in your portfolio, it'll tell you the probability of profit you have on your whole portfolio, the extrinsic value, stuff like that. It's kind of like ThinkOrSwim. It could get confusing in the info they give, but for the most part, it's not bad. Those are the features. Earnings, you press here on any company, it'll tell you when its earnings is. You could see all sorts of stuff. Other notable watch list. What's this? Info on it. It'll tell you why it's notable, the implied volatility, fun facts about it. Where else? Your working orders. It's pretty much about it. And then correlate stocks that are correlated to it. You could find literally how they're moving with the delta and the options and stuff. That's pretty cool. Again, all sorts of stuff. That's one of the features. The best part, you could even throw up this grid. You could have earnings dates. You could have it by upcoming earnings, market. I think some are, where is it? High options volume. I think you can even separate it by implied, IV rank. So you could find again, it's designed for option sellers, but they have a crazy amount of tools. That's why I like it. Another thing, this is cool. I look at it sometimes. It's interesting to see they have a bunch of these random traders, and you could see they'll post trades, and you could see the probability of profit on their trade, whatever, and you could literally copy it and execute it right away, which is pretty cool. You could follow these guys, see what they do. I think it's a pretty interesting take on it nonetheless. But again, all these different tools. That's pretty much the most. I guess I'll leave it there. There's a lot to it, but I like them for options. I think it's a better option than Robinhood. I think it's just more advanced, giving you more tools. Their app is still good as well too. Fees, you're only paying $1 instead of for free, but again, for what you're getting, I think it's pretty decent. But I am gonna play with a Robinhood account. I want to fund money in Robinhood and try the difference, but I was more secure throwing 30 grand into this than I would be Robinhood. So that is the dilemma. But anything, I hope this helps you guys. Check it out. Again, got the link in the bio. If not, just go to tastworks. Give me some questions on it. If you guys are going to start using this, let me know. I'll make some tutorials on this and go through it. It's a cool little platform. I like it a lot. Yeah, I love you guys. Subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know what other comments you got. Good luck in this market, man. It's been a wild ride. Goodbye.